Hey, good morning, guys. Justice here, Dozier guy. So got this swimming pool we're filling in. I put 9 loads in yesterday. Kind of got it ramped up. Had a little water in. We had to get the rest of it pumped out. But brought the jackhammer over. Tried putting a few holes in the sidewall because they're going to sow grass on top of it when we get it filled in. But I got a good spot right there punched through. Probably a foot thick right there. Went in as deep as I could there. I think that's probably 2 or 3 foot thick. But anyways, just give it something where the water can't fill all the way up to the top, seep out. But yeah, get her packed in. Get the Takauchi started up. So I had to put some plywood down and put probably 3/4 of a load to kind of get it working back up a little closer and slope this in, because there's a rock like that right there right here, and I didn't want to bust a tire or damage a wheel, so we got that covered over. So get this Takauchi started up and warming up, and we'll back in, dump this load, and just spread them one at a time. They'll mash down, and I gotta remove that heel there, take that down, save all the big rocks we can, and we'll be taking them somewhere. Well, this one here's load number 10. Set you guys up on the loader here and we'll go at it. Way I've been doing it's putting in about 6 or 7 inches, taking the loader, running over it in different tracks, packing it down. So tightening up pretty good. You can tell the loaded truck is just barely making a track on it there. So when I get this wide enough here where I can get across and level the Mini up, I gotta set that slide out, and then I gotta rake these rocks back. And the good ones that we're going to keep, put them on a pallet, and the bigger ones I'll bring the forks and I'll set them in the back of that little single axle and haul them out. Let's go get another load of dirt. That's load number 11. So we got this pile of dirt here. May not need any more dirt. It's got a rock wall on the back side. I'm gonna try to get this up. Yeah, I think it might be good for a little bit. Get this out of the way first. See how many more it's gonna take. I wanted to get it filled in enough with some good dirt. I need to get that boulder right there up. And these bigger ones here, we're gonna try to save them, reuse them somewhere else. See what this looks like over here. There's some big boulders there. Yeah, there's probably 5 loads of dirt in this pile. I think I'm gonna bring one more to kind of level that side out a little bit. This side's high enough that way I can get this boulder here and see where my forks is hitting, because I don't want to hit their stamped concrete and stuff right here and scar it up with the bucket forks. Same way over there. So let's go get one more load. Alright, and there's Hetty. One set of forks over here on this job, but I got several skid steers, actually 3. So take that back, get these unloaded, and I got a Mongo bucket. I didn't tell you guys about it for the Yanmar. Man, I really like that bucket there. It does a nice job. It's very smooth. Man, we'll get some video of that thing working too. quite a bit of boulders and rocks in that pile. Trying not to scratch them up too much, but can't really get a hold of them. It's a long ways over there. Got to work my way up. I think there's a footing there where the slide cube went, from the best I can tell. I may have to put the jackhammer back on the Takeuchi and break that up. But yeah, I got some ready to slide up in there. Get the forks going, get these boulders in.